Hey guys, make sure you wait until the end of this video. I've included 2 tips on how to long-term fast easier. Today is day 6 of my water fast, and God willing, I will make it to 40 days. You know from watching my previous videos that I am looking for God's face everywhere. I'm getting to know God. I'm fully on a walk with God. I'm getting to know the character of God. I'm getting to know the characteristics and the traits that I hold that are similar to God. It is a whole thing. Like, this is a whole experience, and I am listening to God, and He's guiding everything that I do. And I'm not turning to the right or to the left. I'm just looking for Him. I'm looking for Him everywhere. And so the point is that I'm looking for Him everywhere. And today I found Him twice. And I want to share 2 God stories with you that I think are really cool. First, I want to share with you about my morning. I went to the farmer's market. I'm new to town, so I checked out the farmer's market. It is where I buy all of my produce. I take Saturdays off so that I can go grocery shopping at the farmer's market so I can buy the very best nutrient-rich soil, pesticide, chemical-free, non-GMO whole foods. That's how I consume. I make it my intention to do that. So I thought, oh my God, God has brought me to this farmer's market. This is awesome. And I went to check it out this morning, and I want to share my experience with you. And then also something that I kind of realized about my energy reserves. So this morning I wake up and I'm like, it's Saturday. I'm going to go check out the farmer's market. I learned today, because I only eat seasonally, because I'm fasting right now, I am going to miss asparagus season. And I'm gonna miss strawberry season, because strawberries are out of season in the mid-June. And so I'm like, man, all right. Because this fast is so important to me. All right, I'm gonna miss asparagus and I'm gonna miss strawberries. And there's probably a few more that I'm gonna miss, but that's okay, because this fast and what I'm praying for, purpose, is way bigger than a couple of fruits and vegetables. Yes, amen. As far as my energy reserves go, realize that you're not consuming. Your energy reserves are less. It's important that while you're fasting that you get to work. You don't dilly-dally. When something is important, you get right to it. And that way you have the energy that you need, so that at the end of the day, you're not lacking. So as far as my God story goes, I've told you, my instructions from God are simple. It's threefold. Right now, it's threefold, outside of living in this apartment. Budget, learn how to post your content, and portions. Those 3 things. That's my focus. So portions, after my fast. But right now it's budget, and it is learning how to post my content. That's serious business. So this morning, it being Saturday, the banks close at noon. I went to open my savings account. I went to open my second savings account at this bank. And I need to get that money into that account. Like, the account needs to be open, and I need to get the money into the account, and I need to start following this budget and learning to live off of a smaller income. So, actually, this budget is actually reframing how I think about all of my expenses. So in a way, it's really good. So before I went to the farmer's market, because it's my priority to get that savings account open, I went straight to the bank. 9:30, I was there, and I opened this account. And then I'm like, I'm out running my errands after the farmer's market. I'm out running my errands, and I go to the chiropractor. I'm having her kind of adjust me. And I have found that since I cut out going to the HotRoom, because the monthly budget is $130 a month. That's what it costs to have a membership there a month. I thought, I'm on this limited budget. I had to cut that out. But I'm thinking, I'm like, I want to go for a massage now. I really could use a massage. And I go to Foot Finesse for a quick massage. It's an hour massage. They massage your feet. They massage your body. They kind of get into your neck. It's really nice. And it's like $50. So I thought, oh, I'm going to go get a massage, and I can do that. It's $50. And then I thought, I had two thoughts here. One came later. Okay. So there was an initial like feeling in me, like I needed to not go. Like I needed to not go to spend that $50. And I thought, well, I'm learning to trust myself and I'm learning to follow those instincts. So I didn't go. I wanted to go, but I didn't go. And I went straight to Kroger to get my water because I needed bottled water. And that's where I went. So I arrive at Kroger and there is a fundraiser going on. It's a food raiser going on. And it was like Pack the Cruiser Kroger. It's like Pack the Cruiser Kroger. And it's the Carmel Police Department is helping the Merciful Help Center to collect food. And it was from 10 to 2. It was 1 o'clock. So I get there around 1 o'clock and they hand me this flyer and there's a list of things that they need. And I'm like, all right. So I take the list and I go inside and I get my water and I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm going to see what I can buy. But $50 pops in my head as like the budget. And I remember back when it was like the recession, I was laid off from my job and I was getting like the maximum unemployment that I could get. And what did I do with that? I never even thought twice about this, but I saw all the homeless people pop up on the side of the road and I'm like, oh my God, like they need food. And I took $50 a week. And I packed sack lunches for them and carried bottled water because clean water is super important to me. Bottled water and socks. And I called the initiative Carpe Socks. Anyway, it was $50 a week and I was able to feed so many people. And so I thought, $50, I can do this. I went across the street to Aldi. I spent $50 on, I was able to get every single thing on this list for 4 families. For 4 families from Aldi's for $50. And I thought, this is exactly why I had the feeling like not to go, because there was a better use of my monies. And it was to help other people. And I love that. So that's my first God story. God's face right there. And I was able to show up for that because 1, I didn't spend the time doing that, but 2, because I didn't spend the budget doing that. And I love that. And then afterwards, the second God story, like the second epiphany, it was like the math became really clear to me. So it's $130 to go to the HotRoom a month. And going to the HotRoom is like one big chiropractic adjustment. Their original hot yoga in this heat is basically like aligning and stretching your spine, your neck, everywhere. So you really feel like you've already had a chiropractic adjustment. My chiropractor is $79 a month. I go to the joint, $79 a month. And because I cut the HotRoom out, I'm spending $79 a month, which I've always spent. I've been going there forever. I love my doctors. I love them. But I go to the joint, $79 a month, and then I wanted to spend a $50 on a massage, a quick massage that may or may not have, but it would have relaxed me and it would have felt good. If I eliminate my chiropractor expense and my massage, like luxury, then I've now made the budget for the HotRoom, which will keep my body in line. It will make sure that my joints and my muscles and my tissues are relaxed. It'll keep me moving. God number 2, he definitely showed up for me in that respect. So I've cleared the budget so that I'm able to take up a membership at the HotRoom and be aligned within myself. And basically, staying in movement and natural alignment is so much better than having somebody else manipulate you. And I am so thrilled about that. So I'm really looking forward to it. It was like a big epiphany. I'm super stoked. Now, let's get to the 2 tips to long-term fast easier. This morning, I woke up to a warm enema. I got my day started. I started really slowly, like really slowly. It turns out that last night I lost 4 pounds. So I was really slow to get out of bed. I eased out, and in order to cleanse my system, I took a warm water enema. I actually took 2 warm water enemas. It's also important that while you're fasting to keep things moving along because the bulk isn't there. So your peristalsis is slowing. There's not bulk to actually push things through. So taking an enema, a warm water enema or 2 to clear any bulk pass through, and then to clear any remnants of what has been eliminated, but the bulk isn't there to push it out, it clears it. It boosts your overall general sense of well-being, it clears your mind, and it elevates your energy levels. So I have felt really, really good all day, and my energy levels were restored after taking that fast. So my first tip for you today is warm water enemas are wonderful. They're absolutely wonderful. And then also, I went out today and I got my Koroniki. It is an organic extra virgin olive oil, and I do oil swishing. Oil swishing is a natural means of bloodletting. You know how people used to put like leeches on you? Like they used to do that back in the day? While you are fasting, your body is throwing off elimination like crazy. It's throwing off toxins at a very high rate. And so you need a way to eliminate them. Enemas are a very good way to do that. Also, oil swishing is a really good way to do that. It's also called oil pulling, although I have always called it oil swishing. Essentially, by pulling it through your mouth, you are literally cleansing the blood. It's a natural teeth whitener. You are pulling the toxins out of your gums. So if you have bleeding gums or you have gingivitis or anything like that, oil swishing really, really helps you to eliminate that and to heal because it's pulling the bacteria out of your gums to keep you clean. Until tomorrow, thanks for watching. Bye.